Hello everybody, welcome. Chris Ducker here from chrisducker.com. Thank you very much for tuning in here on Facebook. Today I'm announcing something that I'm really looking forward to doing, and that is right here on Facebook, 12 days in a row, starting tomorrow, with giving you free training on how you can build a profitable personal brand business. So, if you are a coach, an expert, a blogger, podcaster, author, speaker, consultant in any way, shape or form, and you want to learn how to not only build a brand around you and your expertise, but also be able to profit from that expertise and the audience that you build around you, you're in the right place. I'm going to help you out. Hello, Gracie Ruth. Thank you very much for being here. And at any point throughout the course of the broadcast, or even after the broadcast, please feel free to go ahead and share. I very much appreciate it. So, let's deep dive a little bit. A bit of an intro today, okay, in terms of what I'm going to be covering over the next 12 days. And those next 12 days will be sort of 10 to 15 minute videos maximum. The majority of them will be live. I don't know at what time because it really depends on scheduling. So either you catch the live one or you get it on the replay, or I might pre-record a few of those videos as well. But I'm looking forward to doing it nonetheless. Brian, hello. Thank you for being here. Very much appreciate it. So today, bit of an intro, and then tomorrow we get started on the real stuff, okay? So let's talk about why we should be focused on building a brand around ourselves and our expertise and those that we want to serve, and then why, or how rather, we can actually get to the point of monetizing that brand, right? So first things first, whether you think it or not, whether you believe it or not, the world truly does need your expertise, okay? There are a lot of experts on the internet doing what they're doing, but very few of them actually have real expertise and history in whatever niche or whatever industry they're planning on serving or trying to serve. So if you know that you've got real expertise, let's say you've got 10 years in the teaching industry, or 7 years in, you know, the vet industry, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter what niche you're serving. If you know you've got real expertise, trust me, the world needs your expertise. They need you and your take on that expertise as well. Believe me, I'm just a regular guy from Wimbledon in London who has built a very powerful, very profitable personal brand based around my expertise of entrepreneurial productivity and delegation and all that sort of stuff. So there's no reason why you can't do likewise as well. The second thing is that in terms of business models, it's actually pretty darn safe. Okay, if you think about it logically, you remain in focus of your marketing. You remain ultimately the focus of your marketing, right? So you don't have to worry about outside elements getting involved in screwing things up, such as maybe a change in a president or a referendum back in the UK and all those sort of types of things. If you are the business, ultimately, you don't have a lot to worry about because you're 100% in control. Let me know what you think of that as a potential business model. I'm curious. Hello, Anissa. Good to see you, darling. Okay, so let's talk about money. Let's talk about monetization. How do you monetize a personal brand business? Well, Anissa Holmes is a perfect example, who's just joined us just now. A dentist for many, many years, successful dental practices, and then she starts building a personal brand for the dental industry because that's where her expertise is, in helping other dentists how to make money on Facebook. And now she's got this incredibly powerful, incredibly profitable personal brand based around that. So there's a lot of different ways to be able to monetize, a lot of different ways. And I'm going to break those down very, very solidly in the next 12 days here on Facebook, okay? So make sure you're tuning in every day so you don't miss anything. A lot of different ways to be able to monetize your brand. That's a beautiful thing about it. We actually create multiple streams of income, which is what we need as well for that redundancy, right? The other thing, when you build a personal brand business, is that it opens up entrepreneurial doors in places that you probably have never even thought of before. Like when I started building my personal brand, did I ever think that I was going to get a traditional publishing book deal? No, I did not. I just wanted to serve my community. I wanted to serve my audience. I had no idea I was going to get a traditional book deal, along with the advance and book tours and signings at Barnes & Noble and all the rest of it. I had no idea that I was going to sell 50,000 plus copies and have 800 plus 5-star reviews on Amazon. That's just one opportunity. That's writing a best-selling book. What about all the keynote speaking that I now do worldwide? It's huge, guys, all right? So there's a lot of different ways to build and monetize, and it opens up great entrepreneurial doors for you. Doors that you've never even thought would appear, let alone open, all right? The other thing, couple of last things here, and I know I don't really need to kind of sell you that much on it, but I want to anyway. Hi there, Yes May, how are you? The other thing is that it gives you the opportunity to pivot as much as you want. Let me give you a case in point. Me. Up till around 2 years or so ago, my main focus in terms of the content that I was creating online was ultimately focusing in on outsourcing and virtual assistants. Now, that's still part of my brand, it's still part of my business model, but I pivoted to help entrepreneurs do exactly what I'm doing right now, and that is to build powerful, profitable personal brands, because that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. That's where my passion was. So when you build a business around you and what you're all about, you have the ability to be able to pivot whenever you want as well, and that's huge, guys. That's absolutely huge. Oh, by the way, if you like the content, guys, please go ahead and share. Just share real quick to your people here on Facebook. I'd really appreciate it. And the other thing is that it enables you, because you're building the brand around you, it enables you to build the right kind of relationships, the kind of relationships that are genuinely going to not only move the needle in your business, but they are also going to make the biggest difference in your life as well. I have done roundtable masterminds with 5 or 6 people. I've done bigger full-day masterminds with 60, 70 people. I've done intimate environment events where there's 50 of us and everybody's paid upwards of $4,000 to be there, to be with each other at that higher level. I've done huge conferences where I've been in front of 800, 900, maybe I think the largest group I spoke in front of was just over 1,000 people. But I've never removed my importance of creating what I call my P2P relationships. That means people to people. We've got B2B, we've got B2C, or business to business, business to consumer. What about P2P? People want to do business with other people, more so today than ever before. So it's our right to go after that, but it's also our duty to go after that as well. So that P2P focus is always there for us, and it's huge when you're building a personal brand business. So that ends my little intro in terms of what will be coming up in the next 12 days here on Facebook. Like I said, some of those videos will be live, some of them will not be live. They'll be pre-recorded and I'll be uploading them. But I certainly hope that you can join me as much as possible when I am live. So make sure, if you haven't already done so, not only like my page, but go ahead and actually sign up for notifications on my live videos. Very important. Gracie, I'm glad that you're looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to putting the series on. It's been something I've been planning to do for a while, and I figured what better time to give back than here just before Christmas. So thank you very much for tuning in for the little intro, and it's going to be good. Make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you ask questions, make sure that you're just present, and I promise I'm going to deliver you some great content that'll help you build a very successful business. You guys are great. Thanks very much for being with me, and I'll be back at you again soon.